Hey friends, it's been a while since I've done a in my car video for YouTube. I hope everyone's doing well out there. I'm doing good. So one of the things I want to talk about today, or the only thing I'm going to talk about right in this moment, is speeding. Speeding in the car, not going the speed limit, having a lead foot, putting the pedal to the metal, whatever you want to call it, speeding, going above the speed limit. So one of the roads I was on last night was a 35 mile per hour zone road. I had two vehicles, actually three vehicles on my butt. I had a car, then a truck, and then another car. They're on my butt. So I went exactly the speed limit, being, what is that, passive aggressive? Whatever. So I went the speed limit exactly because I realized that going 40, which was 5 above the speed limit, wasn't sufficient for them. So I figured, well, I'll just educate you that the speed limit is 35. And so I went 35 the entire way down the road. We get to the stop sign and the three vehicles are turning the same way as me. So that is going on to about a 50 mile per hour zone. So I went my normal speed. I would go on that road about 50. And one car kept going straight. The other two followed me onto the road that I was going on, which is where the problem therein lies. It is a 30 or 35 mile per hour zone. I believe it's 35. I typically go 35 to 40 on the road, on this particular road I'm talking about. So the car and the truck behind me that have been following me and riding my butt all the way from the previous town were now on my butt, and apparently the car that was two behind me, not the truck, it was me, a truck, and a car. So the car decided that it had had enough of my going the speed limit but going 5 above the speed limit but, and it flew past me. And passing zone there's a sharp corner coming up above. It's not a safe spot to pass someone, even with a no passing zone. I get sometimes you get impatient and pass. Well, this was not safe. This was not safe for that person. It was not safe for anyone, but they did it anyway. And the truck behind me was like, screw it, I'm gonna fly by her too. And they went so fast, guys, I don't even know. The only reason I knew where they ended up is because I saw their lights were still on, where they went and pulled into a driveway and parked. And me being me, passively aggressively, decided to get out of my car and yell as loud as I could in my own yard, because these guys were close to my house. And how much of a hypocrite it is to speed down this road, because I'm pretty sure if someone else was speeding and hit their dogs or maybe their kid, they wouldn't be so kind about it. They would be pissed and they would be calling for, oh my gosh, more police presence, or I don't know, something, right, to be done, justice, because something in their world got hurt. And this is where I get frustrated. So I kept saying, humans are selfish. So many of you are selfish and hypocrites and all those things. And I was frustrated. So I walked into the house and I'm like, hey dogs, and I'm still venting and I'm laughing at myself at this point, because I'm laughing. I know I'm being ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous in my point, but I was really being ridiculous that it upset me so much. And it was funny because what upset me was not the fact that they chose to speed. Fine. What upset me was, I know darn well these are the same hypocrites who would not appreciate me speeding past their house 50 plus miles per hour in this 35 mile per hour zone, because they have dogs and I believe they have a young child, or any child, really anything of theirs that gets hit. They would be mad and they would want off with their head because I was speeding, which I don't do. I don't go 50 mile per hour zone down this road because it's a residential area and I don't want to hit anyone. But these guys were in a hurry, or they were drunk because they're drinkers. I don't know. Something compelled them to go really fast. So as much as I believe in free will, and as much as I believe in less government and less restrictions on people, I just would like the moral of my story to be, what I would like for your point to take from this is, one, obviously I get really upset when people are hypocrites. Even myself, I know from time to time I am as well, and I call myself out on it in the same manner. When people are hypocrites, one, it annoys me and it gets under my skin. And again, even when I do it, it gets under my own skin. And two, to be more critical of yourself. So if you want to go 50 miles per hour down a 35 mile per hour zone, fine, but don't yell and scream when someone else does it and maybe something in your life gets harmed or you get in an accident because someone else decided to do the same thing that you do, okay? So be better, do better, love better, show up better, and please be safe out there on the road. There's no reason to go 50 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. There's no point in putting yourself at risk and putting your family at risk or putting other people at risk, okay? Love you, bye.